put a washer in it or something, I guess. So I'm gonna stop off and get a lighter. And then I'm gonna. I know this cat. He lives by my cousin. I gotta feel sorry for him. It's terrible. Anyway, forgot what I was gonna say. I really did. I had something important to say. I guess it really wasn't all that important. So I'll be right back. Gonna go get the flint, and then I'll finish my conversation. Be right back. Oh, there's something nice about a hot car. You know, I don't know if you ever got into your car. It's a hot day outside. You get into your car and it's hot. It's nice though. Sometimes it really is. Well, today's 4th of July. Like I said a couple weeks ago, got the new thing. So there's no excuses now. I'm only a few steps away from the full-blown what I'm trying to do. Just need a little bit more equipment, and then it'll be good. Know what I mean? Now I don't have nobody holding the camera anymore. I went out and spent a few dollars. Got a tripod. My flint and tinder. They go out. They don't work like they used to. So I'm gonna come over here to the Circle K. And get me another one. And then I get something to eat. I don't think I'm gonna get something to eat. I don't know, being the 4th and all. I was thinking about getting something to cook on the grill, you know what I mean? I don't think it works very good. It doesn't hold it in tight, you know what I mean? I have to put a washer in it or something, I guess. So I'm gonna stop off and get a lighter. And then I'm gonna. I know this cat. He lives by my cousin. I gotta feel sorry for him. It's terrible. Anyway, forgot what I was gonna say. I really did. I had something important to say. I guess it really wasn't all that important. So I'll be right back. Gonna go get the flint, and then I'll finish my conversation. Be right back. I don't remember. Oh yeah, today's the 4th of July. So we're supposed to celebrate Independence Day and all that stuff. But I don't know. I don't want to blow up stuff. The sky, stuff like that. It's expensive, you know what I mean? We're gonna spend millions of dollars today on fireworks explosions. That's celebrating our independence. Well, we could feed some homeless people. You know what I mean? What if on the 4th of July we fed every single homeless person there was in the entire country? And that's how we separated ourselves from the rest of the world. You know, they say, well, here, on our independence day, nobody goes hungry. Nobody. If you want to eat 10 times, you eat 10 times. If you want to eat puke, you know, it's terrible to say, but puke deuce. 4th of July. That's how we celebrate our independence. No cash, no nothing. On the 4th. How would that? I mean, it would be like the purge, huh? Only with goods and products. I really enjoyed my sandwich the other day, but it's just too darn expensive. So what I was thinking to do for the 4th is go buy some. Holy shit, what is she saying? So I'll go buy some stuff. If she shows up, she shows up. If she doesn't show up, that's fine. It's whatever. My mother, that is. You know what I mean? Because my mother went through some surgeries, so she's been staying with me. It's not the other way around. Well, whatever. It's a long story. But it's the 4th. So I figure I'd buy some. Do what everybody else does. Buy some flash. Buy some. I don't know what we got. I know I got wood that we got, so I can put wood in the grill, and that's not a problem. How much gas do we have? We got enough gas. It's kind of weird because the guy that I watch, I'm watching him a couple of days. I've been real busy. He rides around on an electric skateboard, and it looks really fun. But the only problem with that for me is I'm kind of old and I don't want to bail on a skateboard. You know what I mean? Because that would just do my body in. And you know, I can guarantee you, after a few years, he's not going to be riding that skateboard. He's going to take a hard bite one of these days, and that's it. He's not even going to ride that skateboard anymore. And I'm not saying I hope that happens. I don't. I really hope it never happens. But you know, you can only throw rocks at a giant so long before he wakes up, and it's a metaphor. In case you people don't know metaphors. Oh, my truck! I need to park over there in case it doesn't start. I gotta push it. Oh, push it. Oh. That's not what she's saying, man. You really knew what she was saying. That's like that Miley Cyrus song. That's not what they're saying. They're saying something else. They just want you to think they're saying, so they give you a thing, you know, because in the beginning was the Word, and the Word is, and shall be. Wow. There's my bug. I see my bug. That's I don't know about I don't know what the deal with these having a camera in the store, so I'm not gonna take the camera in the store, but I'm not gonna leave it in the car. So like I said, it's the 4th, and all right. Well, I'm going into the store, and I don't know the route, so we'll see in a little bit. And it's packed. Did you know the economy is supposed to be failing? The stores are all packed for the 4th. There was a lady in there. Well, I could tell she was embarrassed too, because you could tell it's part of their culture, the Oriental culture. They're very prideful, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. But she went in there and she tried to pay with a credit card, and it said decline. And I could just see the color shrink out of her face. She was like, "Oh, she had the cash to pay for it." You know what I mean? So she paid for it with cash, but just the fact that she couldn't put it on the card, and that's what she planned to do originally. That's not going to happen. See how it keeps moving? I don't know why. I'm going to have to add a washer in there to keep it from moving. Because you know what you get when you get cheap stuff. You get to pay less for a guaranteed piece of crap that you would have gotten in the first place. So we'll see how long this one lasts. I don't expect it to last too long, but hopefully it will. So today's the 4th, so I figured I'd celebrate. I hadn't had no coffee in a while, so I bought a thing of coffee, bought some ice. We'll be pulling off the all day, or try to see how long we can pull this. I pulled off for 3 hours yesterday, just to see, because I want to try to start, you know, it's people say don't treat it like a job, and I'm not going to treat it like a job, but I treat my music like a job in a way, even though I love what I do and I'll play it for free. Because the way I look at it is, if you don't start walking, you'll never get on the street. So if I don't start using my stuff, if I don't start playing my stuff, then I'll never learn how to use it. So at the beginning here, if I don't start treating it like a job so I can learn all the rules before I break the rules and say this is how I want to do it, then I'll be getting it in my own way, so to speak, in a big way, because I won't have walked through the steps of my predecessors. I'm just walking along next to them, making the same mistakes they did. And that's not a good thing. If you want to learn anything, you gotta do it 150%. You know what I mean? And it's rough sometimes, but it works out. So I went and got some carnage, some other stuff, so we can eat some flesh today. Celebrate the 4th. Celebrate the new beginning. Because revolution is here, folks, whether you know it or not. We are living in different times. And everybody says, oh, it's the end times. It's not the end. It will never be the end times, because the sun will always shine. You hear me? Let me say that again. It will never be the end times, because the sun will always shine. You know what I mean? As long as we think it's all going down, it'll all go down. But like I was saying before, see, and there's sometimes the hot car don't feel so nice, but I better get in because this ice is gonna melt, and I'll finish the conversation then. Sometimes the hot car is not so nice. So I bought some stuff here, then got for the moms for the 4th of July. Didn't really have the money, but it's 4th of July, so that's what you do. Right? You overextend yourself. You do things you normally shouldn't do, but it's okay because, it's the moms. And it's family. It's family. There's a lot. I don't want to get into sport, but my family has a lot of drama in my family. So, my mom, she had surgery, so I'm trying to make life better. For the 4th, come and cook up some vittles. I love me some eggs. I'm gonna get me some chickens. And there's some other things I plan on doing that I'm gonna start including in the vlog, because when we go eat, I always think, you know what I mean, like the bread. That would be hard to do by yourself, but it still can be done. You know what I mean? Cooking the wheat, grinding all that stuff, it can still be done. And the chickens, that's eggs, you know what I mean? I used to work up in Pecos, and every morning, I didn't work up there, I drove up there every day to go to work. And it was really hard, because it was a long drive. But when I got there, there was this place that had some tortilla with some fresh bacon, fresh eggs, fresh green chili. And I'm not talking fresh, you go to the store and it just got there. I'm talking fresh, that these people grew those chickens. They grew that turkey, or not turkey, the pig. Raised the pig, excuse me. They made those tortillas. It's all, it was well worth the money for the sandwich. And I even after we quit, I drove all the way out there just to have one. And then, what am I doing? Well, I'm putting food in the refrigerator. I have a salami in there, so I'll put the salami in the freezer. How much salami do I have left? Leave one out. Because I want to eat a sandwich for lunch instead of. I need to marinate this stuff. You know how they say marinate. Marinate. Smells good. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to get out of the eating the dead animals, but it's hard, when you're raised one way, and it's not really the dead animals that we eat. That it's how we treat them. You know what I mean? we treat them real bad, and then we expect them to nourish us with their loveliness. So, should I save that for jerky? Nah. Yeah, I want some jerky. I'm gonna save it for jerky. I'm gonna make some chili. So look at that two-colored meat. No wonder it was buy one get one free. See, that trips me out when they have all these meats that are buy one get one free. And then now I see that they have this stuff called meat glue. Holy shit. Hey, it's alright though. Shit happens, right? So then, look at that, another little dead animal. I'm gonna cook them all up with some salt and pepper. I'm gonna cook them all up, salt and pepper. And then I was gonna make some chili with these other two. So, I shouldn't have thrown it away yet. I guess putting pork on top of other pork won't be so bad. I don't know how other people cook meat, but the way I like to cook meat is you cook it first, right? And then you eat it. So I'm gonna cook it. I watched this thing on how to cook meat, and it said that you should heat your stuff in the thing, and then right after it's done, you've had it in the thing for a while. Look, see, after you've had it in the thing for a while, you then take it out and sear it on both sides. So, plus, since I'm not cooking outside, I'm just making a chili. I like to cook the pork first. Well, this is a pork chili, so, and I know it's really bad. I shouldn't even eat pork, but my mom likes it. So that's the way my grandma used to cook it. So we'll let it get nice and hot. I'm gonna start some coffee. I don't want my coffee to be too strong. So I'm going to boil some water, put some coffee in a filter, and then I could just put the water straight into the coffee straight in. Let's see, okay, that should be hot enough now. I should take these now. Yeah, did you hear that? Okay. Now wait for another little minute so because you want the pan to be hot, right? Hot. Because if your pan is hot, it ain't gonna stick. See, it didn't stick. So I'll give it a little second, and I'll put it on this other one. Look at, oh, this one, this guy right here, he wanted to be in the Disney movies. If you wanted to be a cartoon, you know, what I was trying to tell him is when you're a real cow and a real pig like that, you can't be a cartoon. So what I'm going to do is I'll cook the chili up, take the knife to it, make it smaller, put the pork up. Yeah, no, I had a stroke back a while back because my words, or it could be just the drug abuse from when I was earlier. When I was younger, you know what I mean? Don't do drugs, folks. I mean, do them. Just don't let the drugs do you. There's a big difference. And I was letting the drugs do me. I was like, yeah, do me drugs. You know, one of my favorite comedians used to say, I used to do drugs, I still do, but I used to do.
Well, I don't do hard drugs anymore. I don't take pharmaceuticals in my veins whatsoever. So we're gonna put some pepper on these other. Oh, see? We're gonna put pepper on the top. Maybe just pepper. Because they say when you put salt on it, it takes off stuff. Pulls the moisture out. Right? And see what I don't like about these new things, you know what I mean? Look at that. That's plastic. See that? Do you see that? See it's plastic? So when I'm cutting up my pepper, every once in a while there's going to be a piece of plastic in there, right? Because that's plastic. So let me get these off. Oh, crumbly style. You should put garlic on. What should I put on? Put some powdered cleanser. No, salt, garlic powder. Powder. Yeah, the powder. I mean, it's not as good as real garlic, but when you got what you got, you use what you get. You know what I mean? So then I'll turn these over. Do the same thing to the other side. Yeah, buddy. See, the hardest part about being a vegetarian is that animals taste so good. Anyway. So we'll put these over. And we'll do the same thing to the other side. So, no salt, just pepper and garlic. Pepper and garlic is, they've been using pepper, garlic, mustard, azafran, a bunch of spices for a long time now, you know what I mean? And we're trying to think we can improve on it. Let's swap those places with those. Wash my hands again. Now they say when you mess with dead animals that you want to wash your hands a lot, so I wash my hands a lot because that's what they tell us to do. But in some cases I don't really believe a lot of what they have to say, because there's some chicken farms that are really clean, and they're all outdoors. You know what I mean? There's some beef farms that they're all outdoors. You know what I mean? They're cutting on the wood stuff outdoors. And the sun cooks it all away. You know what I mean? The sun helps. All these stuff. Burn that pepper. But I hadn't had pepper in a while. I was eating the eggs without pepper. If you've never eaten an egg with pepper, man, you're missing out. Not too much, just a slight, a touch, you know. Meat is different. You gotta cover it in the meat and pepper. Give it that nice flavor. Okay. So now I'll put those in the refrigerator till we get. I should cover them with something, but I haven't had none. I should cover them with one of these Walmart bags, but my mom would get all mad. So I guess I should. Not because she'd get all mad, but should I leave it outside? See, whenever you go to Walmart, always double back. Ooh, did I do it wrong? I did it wrong. No, I didn't. I did it right. Because Walmart's a huge company. And from what I hear, they're a beautiful company. They just have issues. You know, look at that. Bang, bang, bang. Instant cellophane, see? Right? That in there. chili is really hot, so I'm not supposed to use it all. Those look like they were done to me. Ready for the got my chemical cleaner here. Chemical cleaner. What you clean your chemicals with. You know it's right. Turn those off, let those cool for a minute so they're not burning my hands when I take them off, and cut them up and put them back into the pot to make some chili. And my coffee's cooking up. You know, I used to have a bunch of stuff, but somebody, when they moved in, they took all my crap when they moved out, and they said, "Oh, but I didn't do it." Stir my coffee. Oh, I don't want to stir my coffee with a meat stick. Yeah, this is called black soup. Let's see. I guess I need to eat to get all this stuff done. But I want to say hello. I got this new thing, right? So I don't have to hold the camera anymore. So I'm gonna go pick it, and it says it's recording. It says we got plenty of stuff. So I'm gonna turn it off. I'm coming back to the office, and I'm gonna turn it off, and I'll see you guys in a while when I get ready to eat and stuff.